Cardano familia, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Much love to you guys for sticking around and showing so much love on the channel. And again, you guys know the drill. Make sure you guys are subscribed and make sure you guys are liking the videos, and you will get an update on ADA every single day. Looking across the board, as far as Friday is concerned, we're seeing some coins seeing a little bit of a minor pullback, but the broader market still remains to be in the green. I want you guys to not forget what has been happening since the start of this month. In 3 days, you're seeing a huge increase for multiple coins across the board. As far as Cardano's price is concerned right now, 86.6 cents, up 0.1% in USD. We're down about 1.5% in Bitcoin compared, which I will explain why that is. The valuation sitting nicely above 31.7 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $1.7 billion. As always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So take a look at this. Cardano is now included in a new CoinShares Altcoin ETF filing with the SEC. What this really means is it's pretty much going to be an index ETF consisted of altcoins. And this is the list: Avalanche, Aptos, Cardano, Cosmos, Near Protocol, Polkadot, C, Solana, Sui, and Tonchain. Very interesting. And I think this is going to become a norm as time goes by. But very interesting that, ADA is listed on here. But let's take a look at what's happening with the price right now, because of course that's what everyone wants to know. What is happening with the price right now as of recording this update? So if you're looking at the dominance here, let's kind of get rid of these drawings from yesterday. We have seen the dominance picking up steam again. We came down to obviously the 58.6% mark, but you can see dominance actually went up to 59.10% just a few hours ago. So it's definitely showing strength right now. But look what's happening with Bitcoin. You can't make this up, guys. You cannot make this up. Bitcoin reached a new all-time, I wouldn't say a new all-time high, but it retested its all-time high today alone. Let that sink in. I was talking to you guys about how we could anticipate a Bitcoin all-time high much quicker than a lot of people are realizing. And go back to a few days back, no one could have thought that Bitcoin would reach an all-time high this fast. But again, going back above our confirmation zone, this is why we talk about these confirmation zone. Bitcoin has not exactly reached an all-time high yet, but we retested it for the first time since August 14th, and we're on the verge of actually setting a new all-time high. Maybe this can happen in the next few hours to come, especially if Bitcoin price is able to close the daily candle, which it looks like it is about to do so at about $122,000. So the fact that Bitcoin did see this major push towards the upside, almost retesting all-time highs, is the reason why we did see the dominance, pushing towards the upside. But time and time out, we've been talking about how Bitcoin is looking good, how S&P 500 is reaching an all-time high, gold is reaching an all-time high. It was just a matter of fact that Bitcoin broke towards this all-time high, and I know a lot of haters are speechless right now, which of course is always exciting to see. But let's take a look at what's happening with ADA. So due to the Bitcoin dominance spike that we're seeing, obviously it's going to create a little bit of a lag for the broader market. Believe it or not, the dominance is such an important tool, and this is why I tell you guys to focus on the dominance, because if you're looking across the board right now, majority of the coins are down right now, even though Bitcoin is looking amazing. But that means what we're seeing is shift from altcoins back into BTC, hence the dominance has gone up the way it has. But nothing to worry about in my opinion. Altcoins, again, from a greater scale, if you're looking at it from the last 3 days, you can really see how much of an increase alts have had, and that's something you don't really want to be forgetting. As far as Cardano price is concerned right now, you can see this for yourself. We're back obviously above the key range. We came up to almost 90 cents with this wick that we did see with Bitcoin, up to 124,000. I'm not adjusting the Fibonacci retracement level just yet. I'm waiting for us to actually reach a new all-time high, then we will adjust our Fibonacci levels. But again, amazing. You cannot complain with what Bitcoin is doing. I know a lot of haters are speechless right now, but we're above our key range. Yes, we're seeing a little bit of a retracement. I know not a lot of people want to see this retracement to happen. I know we want to just see the price continue to go towards the upside and retest the dollar price point. But sometimes, we need to understand how this market structure really works. But we cannot ignore what has been happening with ADA since September 25th. That hasn't even been more than 2 weeks yet. It's been up about almost 18% since then. So right now, we're still in this upward trend. We're about to close our daily candle above the 85.73 cents. So again, I love, this trend that we're seeing right now with ADA. Dominance is something we want to be keeping an eye out on. If dominance pushes back down to, like I said, the 58.4%, I'm anticipating a nice green day for altcoins, and I think we could push up to the main zone that we're anticipating. which of course is at the dollar price point, which is about a 16% move towards the upside, and I can really see that happening much quicker than we think. Baby steps. Remember, we retested, we reclaimed 90 cents. Great to see. Saw a retracement. Obviously we're being supported by our key resistance before. That's obviously a nice thing to see. But now the next wave, we should be targeting the 93.4 cents and onwards. After that, the dollar price point, and that's where things can really start getting excited. I like what I'm seeing here. I know people are running out of patience. Q4 has started crypto ZX. Why are we not just seeing parabolic moves? If you pay attention, if you've been in this crypto space, it takes 2-3 weeks when the market can heat up in just a snap. Look what happened last year. Look what happened in the previous cycles. And we have started. I know a lot of people have already forgotten what we have seen over the last 3 days, but this is a continuous reminder for you to really look closely as to how good the market is looking over the last 3 days alone. So baby steps, like what I'm seeing here. So far so good. We're about to close our daily candle above our key support. We'll obviously discuss tomorrow and kind of take it from there. Thank you for your support. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace.